I saw we had a bit of water in our sea drive oil after a hard sail / motor to Pemba, Tanzania. And you can see here the oil looks a bit milky. This is the first indication that the seals on Aquarius sea drive needed replacing. I can see not much water had entered the system, so it was not an emergency to change the seals, but they should be changed soon. And we have to be on the hard to change them. This is why we ended up here at Tangi Yacht Club on careening poles. And we'll talk about how we put Aquarius on these careening poles on Friday. But this vid is about changing the sea drive seals on Aquarius. Cue the intro. In order to have days like this, you're going to have days like this. This is Tips on Tuesday. We're going to talk about what to do, when to do it, and how to do it. Stay tuned so you don't feel like doing this. If you like these videos, please subscribe and give us a like. And if you have anything to add to the conversation or any questions, please leave them below. I would say most seals on a sailboat prop shaft look something like this, or this, or this. But on an Amel Super Maramu, they look like this. You have 3 lip seals and a wear-out bearing. The wear-out bearing and the 3 lip seals can be purchased from Amel for about $300, but I may have a workaround if you watch the end of this video. And they need to be changed about every 800 to 1200 engine hours. We first changed these seals in January 2018 in Trinidad. Then, 1200 hours later, we changed them at Asian Fast in Batam, Indonesia. Now, it's time to change them again, but only after 600 hours. Why it started leaking after 600 hours? We'll probably never know. The work starts tomorrow morning. So step 1 was to get the zinc off. We had a little bit of a problem. We had to take it off with the pliers. But now the zinc's off. Now I need to use the Allen wrenches to get the stop taken off. So we're going to take the Allen wrenches over there. We're going to take the stop off of the prop, and then we're going to pull the prop off. There you go.
So what you're gonna do now?
Now we're gonna put this thing on and pull it. It'll pull this thing off.
Or that, at least that's the plan, right?
That's the plan.
Back out of your way.
I'm not sure.
There you go.
Let's just make sure that it's got enough on there.
Yeah.
It's just got enough.
Did you had this puller?
This was one jump left on the boat.
Yeah, you just gotta pop it. And that's it. Once it pops, it usually goes.
What you gonna use to pull it?
Oh, I'm just gonna use a wrench on this thing and it'll just pull it right out.
Well, yeah, get pop already? That was nice.
Yeah.
Good size?
It's just a magnet.
Okay, let's go. I'll get the bucket right up underneath here.
Do you need to open anything up top?
No, it should just, as soon as we get this thing out of here, it should just flow right out. It's going to be a little bit of water in the beginning, and then, yeah.
So milky. Put the duct tape on this one.
Yeah. Double. Here and there.
And there, yeah.
Well, wait a second. What we're going to do is I'll put my finger in it and stop it.
Okay.
Now
But,
go dump it into the other one.
Okay.
The thing is, if it's leaking a lot, then you're gonna start filling up top and it'll overflow. We never overflowed, so it's actually okay. I'll go up and put a little bit of diesel fuel on it.
So the oil is almost gone.
Yeah, very neat. Very.
Yeah, very little. And Kenneth's gonna pour the diesel to wash it out.
Okay. Hii sasa hii hatuichanganye. Na utakuwa na dizi ile takanya sababu sio yote kufanyia kazi. Hii video ndeka kwenye dumu lake. Huko ichomea kitu cha waka. Na usina dizi.
Finish? Oh, a little bit. Still a little bit.
Okay, now let's put the... I think it's pretty much done. There's nothing more going to come out of it. So take the... Let's take this off. Alright, take that out of there. That's good. We actually did a really nice, clean job.
So what did you do? You put some grease on top?
Yeah, put a little grease on it, but...
Can you feel if there's any sand in there?
Oh, it was completely clean.
Okay. So we're done with this part, right? We're not gonna use the screw anymore.
Huh?
Are we gonna use the screw anymore?
Oh, this one just goes in, just like I'm doing. Only until about right there. And that's done.
Oh, I see he's coming back.
There.
Yeah, baby.
There's a little bit of groove, but it's not that bad.
Why do you put the tape on? Oh, to protect the paint? Oh, it's moving.
Oh, there we go.
This side and then pull the other side.
Okay. Alright, seals are out. Now we just gotta get this all cleaned up. See that? See all those grooves in there?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, this is bad groove.
So this one, last groove, doesn't even supposed to be here? This
Nope.
one?
It's supposed to be completely flat.
Wow.
Yeah.
So are you gonna reuse this one?
No. You got to be very liberal with the grease, you know. You don't. It doesn't matter if you got a little bit too much, but what happens if you get a little bit too little, then you might have problems in the future. So
Show how much you're putting.
I'm putting a fair amount in there. I don't want to like
Cheap out on grease.
Yeah, cheap out on grease. Because if you get a little grease on your gears, I don't think that that's going to make a big difference. But make sure you get a lot of grease in there. Make sure you clean it really well and then get some grease in there. All right, paper towel. Actually, no, I'm good. All right, the other thing is you have to fill these things completely up. You got to make sure that, see the stainless steel spring in there? That has to be completely filled in.
What? Stainless steel spring?
Yeah, there's stainless steel spring. You can see it right there.
I don't know.
So you got to make sure that all of that is completely full with the grease. Make sure it's like lithium waterproof grease. It'd probably be good, you know. But the first one goes in like this, so the spring goes towards the back. So that's the first one.
How about this, Ken?
What?
Oh, this one goes last?
Yeah, that one goes last. Okay, little. And to get it started, it's really nice to have one of these. This is actually milled to just the right size so that it'll push this thing in.
Make sure it's clean. Make sure there's no sand. What?
Okay. All right, now keep it clean then. Hold this one. All right, so the last seal that goes on goes backwards, and you wouldn't think to actually put it on this way, but it's got to go this way. So we're not going to put as much on the inside, but we'll put a little bit in here. And then we're going to fill this one up completely.
So it goes backwards?
Yeah, this one goes in like this. So this is the last piece that goes on. And then what you do is you push it all the way in and then you pull it back about 1 millimeter, 1/2 millimeter.
All good, you folks? We'll go
Yeah.
to town. Do you need anything?
No, I hope we got it.
Good, good. All right, looking good.
All right,
Thanks.
thanks. So we pounded that on. Now we got to back it out a little bit.
So why is that? To pull it in and push it out?
Now we just got to make sure we're backed out of it a little bit so that we're not, so it's just not all crammed together tight. You got to back it out a little bit. So we just backed that out. Now we're going to tighten this one down. So basically this is it on the seals. We're done with the seals. All we have to do is put the grease, I mean the 90 weight back in, and we're done. So we'll tighten this up.
How tight?
Not too tight. You know, that's probably enough right there. So let's see if we can get the rope cutter on there right. To a certain point, it stops.
Maybe over there. Might be less mud.
I think that I want it to go like this.
Is this a magnet?
Huh?
Is this a magnet?
No, It's just a piece of stainless steel that's just right to go in that slot right there. Look at that. Who's next? Hand it to me.
No grease.
Just a little bit on there, just to be on the safe side. So now I want to line up this screw. Here, come look at this. See, I got to get the flat part lined up with this. So we're just a little bit off.
And then you will
Almost
tighten
there.
the screw.
Almost there. Just a little bit more. That's it.
So can you show that again? You want to
So-
tighten this screw with a
To
flat
this
part.
one, to keep that from, this will never turn if this is like pushed right in on it.
Yep.
So now I've got to get the right size to get that thing in. The final touch.
What is that song? The final countdown.
Oh, no, we don't want final countdown. Final countdown's not till about 5 p.m.
Okay. Yes, sir. So those plastic screws, do they hold well?
Yeah, they hold okay. I mean, it's not, there's no real pressure on these things.
You just keep them in place, huh?
Yeah, it just keeps it in place. Voila!
Hola.
We're done. All we have to do is put the oil in up top and we're done.
So we are done and we are at the low tide now. We are done in half time.
Away we go. In about 4 hours, we're gonna be out. What time is it right now? Is it about noon?
11:29.
Oh, it's low tide right now. So we still have a lot of time. Last step. 8 quarts of 90 weight going down the drain. And that should be the final. Let's get in there and get her done. Because I want to be done with this job. Tide just changed. It looks like we're good. Oh yeah. That is number 7.
What did you say?
She's floating. Look at there.
What did she was supposed to do? That's where we were 15 minutes ago.
So here we are, and we're talking about the seals, and this is the wear out bearing that I just took off, and there are indentions in it that were taken off by the seals because this goes around, round as the engine's moving, and the seals wear out this wear out bearing. So one of the tips I can give you is take your wear out bearing to a machinist and have them machine down from, this one is a normal one, it's 45, and I had it machined down to 44. And then you can get some oversized lip seals which go on it, and you can see that this one goes on this one with a little bit of friction, but it almost no friction on the one that's been worn down. But if you get oversized seals, you can use those. And of course, we put this one in like this, and then the other two go in like this. And that's how it all goes together, just like that.
If you like this video, give us a like down below and click here to subscribe. That really helps us. And if you want to watch more of us, click one of those.
They said it came from Spanish.